filters and just let me do what I want.
That's true.
We're going. I was going to say it, but I'm not going to say
it. No, you can say
thank
it.
you for Tom and Amy's Paranormal Mysteries. Because it's a Friday, so technically that would be right.
That's very true.
It sure would be.
It feels weird with that intro.
Right? Because you just jump right into it. Like,
I feel like I need to think something right now.
It's how it was like back in the day when I used to do it. And it's funny because I've had it for so long with the paid version that it's weird not having the intro or anything like that. Why am I not live yet?
I don't know.
We are live.
We're alive.
YouTube is not.
Yeah, YouTube is not.
My phone as well.
1 second, let me have a look on our YouTube.
Yeah.
Close it. Reopen it. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. All right, cool. There we go. All right.
Oh, and there's Tui.
Oh, and there's Tui. All right, right on. I don't know why it's all stupid on mine still. Whatever. Top of the morning to YouTube. It's your brother, Sosalatismo, and welcome to episode number 8 of England versus America. And joining me, by always, is my right-hand man,
hey,
JJ. And we have our wonderful co-hosts from across the pond, Amy and Tom. Thank you guys so much for doing the show again. And we got Tui and Chantel in the chat. What is going on, everybody? Thank you for watching. Hopefully everybody is doing well on this beautiful Friday. At least it's very nice here in upstate New York. It's sunny, about 80 degrees. So that's pretty crazy cool for, 2 weeks into September. What's the weather like? Actually, this could be a great jumping off point. What was the day like over there for you guys? Was it sunny? Was it rainy? Was it cold?
It's sunny.
We've
got a decent bit of sun, yeah, but we are getting cold. Like night time now, we're having to put our heating on because it's getting really cold at night.
How cold you getting down to already? Because that terrifies me.
We were 2 degrees above zero.
That's chilly,
and that's in Celsius.
That's like
so
that's like
right?
30.
Yeah, it's literally like
30 something degrees,
just above freezing. Yeah, literally just for.
That's crazy. Tom and Amy looking ready for Halloween on this Friday the 13th. That's
We're getting ready, Rob. We're getting ready. Stuff will be coming out in a couple of weeks. I usually get up first weekend in October, but yeah, it's getting cold. It's really cold here now. But next week we're supposed to be hot again. But see, I don't know about you guys, but the weather just switched here. As of 1st September, it just went from hot to just cold. Awesome.
Ours did kind of too, though.
Yeah,
ours has been kind of crappy. Yeah, like
even
it's been
August,
kind of nice, and then it like dipped down. Like when I go to work in the morning, I've had to actually wear jeans and a jacket to work and gloves. Like that's how cool it's been in the morning.
He has pants on right now.
No, I don't. Don't tell them that.
Look at.
I mean, you can't see other than
you got to take our word for it.
You mean trousers?
Yes, trousers. Oh, here we go.
Basketball
trousers. Yeah.
No, because
you had to bring
I
up.
I just thought pants. Oh, like boxers.
No. So like shorts, like pants, like trousers, like
basketball shorts. But basketball
trousers and shorts are two different.
So what do you call pants? As in
pants.
We call pants.
Pants are pants. Jeans, khakis,
jeans,
dress pants. They're all pants.
Anything that has the long legs on them that you wear on the outside are pants. But there are different variants, like JJ was saying, of pants. Because all just pants aren't pants. You either have jeans, which are made out of, jeans.
Denim.
Yeah, denim. You have the khakis, which are like the more rugged, like khaki colored, then you got like carpenter
what do you
pants.
call women's underwear?
Panties or delicious.
It depends. It depends on the kind that we're talking about.
Yeah, so there's like granny panties that are like the triangle ones, and then there's like the G strings, which are like the butt floss.
Buffaloes.
or a thong.
Or a thong. Yep, thong.
No, G is different.
I prefer whale tail. I think it sounds funnier.
Whale tail? Okay.
Because
whale tail.
Whale tail.
Okay.
Think about it.
I had to turn JJ on today on what an Australian kiss is. You guys know what an Australian kiss is?
When you say that out of context that you turned me on today, it sounds super dirty.
Thank you. You do? You know what one is?
I know what an Australian kiss is.
I don't know what that is.
Oh god.
An Australian kiss, Amy, is like a French kiss, only down under.
Down under.
Right.
Australia is like it's a land down under.
Stupid.
I love
That's
Amy.
fair. That's
Just
fair.
basically like you boys are dumb.
But JJ,
Amy's outnumbered, Chantel. You need to be on Amy's side tonight.
Yeah, that's true. No, Amy said she can handle her own. She'll be fine.
I don't need it. Yeah, I'm fine.
I think she's right.
So I guess JJ brought up a good thing. What are some stark contrasts between English pubs and like bars over here or pubs over this way?
Well,
But to be fair, we've not been in the pub in America.
Posh. You're not.
Oh, I don't know. We're posh. Hang on.
I mean, you clearly have. We clearly have not been to an American bar or a pub.
I don't know. The only place is like the decor's quite old fashioned in a pub.
Pubs over here like quite old. Yeah, they're very like. Some have been around for centuries. So, but then you've got those traditional pubs, but then you've got clubs as well.
Yeah, there's two different types here.
So would you say more like pubs are more for like grown-up-y type places, and like the clubs are where like the younger kids go and shit?
Yeah,
you can get. I don't know. You can get some stupid.
And then you get the weird, creepy guy in the corner sipping his drink in a club.
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
That's the same everywhere. But
I think that happens at every club. There's always that one weird dude in the corner drinking his drink, just scoping out the place, being a weirdo.
How's it going? Yeah. Hey, how's it going?
It's a good track, yo. It's a good track. Doing the guns.
I like it.
But do you guys like have pubs like we have pubs, or is it all just bars?
I mean, we have pubs, but I don't know if they're like your pubs or if they're like.
I don't think they're nearly as well. And you guys are gonna laugh when I say this, but like distinguished. So when we say pub, we think like you go in and there's like a lot of
I sell food as well, like our pubs.
Yeah, do your pubs sell food?
Yeah, they have bar food, but it's typically just like frozen, fried food, like mozzarella sticks,
pizza,
chicken
wings.
Shitty frozen pizzas, chicken wings.
I've had some really good pub pizzas though before. Some of them make some pretty decent pizza.
I think all of our buildings have got a lot more history than your building, so ours looks more oldie than
that's
yours.
Kind of a standard pub, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was gonna say only because we left and came over here to get away from the craziness. So yeah, of course your buildings are older than our building.
Why couldn't you take us with you? Like, so this, I'll send you a picture. So this is a traditional, I would say, English pub. This is quite standard.
Okay.
So like that.
JJ, can you bring that up?
I got it.
Buddy. Yeah, this is great too because I don't know how to do any of this shit. I got JJ to do this.
Yeah.
See, that's quaint. That's what I think of when I think of a pub.
Yeah, me too. Like that's
quaint. Basically, they converted a house into a pub. That's what basically it is.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome, though. I mean, seriously, that looks cool. Like, I'd go to that and be like, I want to have a beer there.
Quite a few of them have, like, log fires and stuff as well.
Oh, see, that's nice. That's nice. We have places there, like, that have fires, like, fireplaces like that, but they're not, like, pubs. They're more, like, commercial, like, druthers and stuff like that. It's, like, a brewery that serves, so it's, like, it's this huge place. It's, like, an interior of, like, a barn. But they have.
I've never been there. I mean, I know of it, but I've never been there.
It's really nice. It's really nice. But they serve food. There's some like really good food.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have like a buffalo macaroni and cheese that they bring out in like a skillet and shit like that. And their burgers are just their food is really good, but they have like a lot of craft beers. So it's a little pricey to go to, but like the ambiance is great. So that's kind of like. And they'll have like a fireplace there that you can build fires and stuff, or that they'll usually have a fire going in. But it's not like, I don't think like your guys' pub, where it's just like, something small like that, like it was a house that was converted.
Ours is very like family oriented. A lot of the pubs.
You'll find, the ones like that, like you will get mainly like the locals that will go there
all the time. They know each
like
other.
there's people that go there every day. They're straight from work, straight in the pub. Like that's what they do.
Pretzel bites and beer cheese. Did you show that one already?
I already did.
I didn't see that. Sorry, I was busy.
No, like I had you.
Food, we have traditional like pub food.
Yeah.
So we'll have like a
pie and chips,
steak pie and chips, or a cottage pie, or a shepherd's pie.
Oh, I bet the shepherd's pies are banging.
A lot of them do Sunday dinners, so like you'll go there and it's like a carvery.
Really?
Sunday carvery.
Our pubs aren't like that.
We need pubs like that.
Seriously, that's pretty awesome.
You go there, you all pay a tenner each, and you get a carvery. So you go up to the hot plate.
That's crazy.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
I don't know whether it's a rule out there for you guys, but here, if you're 16, you can actually have a drink, alcoholic drink with your food.
With your food.
Oh yeah, that's not like that here. It's not like that here.
Yeah, as long as you're with an adult, you can have an alcohol.
There we go.
Only one.
Yep.
though.
You could. It depends though. You couldn't have
Something
a
stupid,
top
like-
shelf something or anything.
Like a beer.
It'd be a beer or
Yeah.
a wine or something.
Yeah, not like a shot of whiskey or something like that.
Yeah. You get your 16-year-old fucking rat ass.
Bet you couldn't order a whole sheep's head or chicken feet on your pub's menu, but I bet I know somebody who can, Chantel.
Why would you want that?
No,
Why would you?
I wouldn't want that.
Well, because
Why
different
would you want
cultures.
sheep's feet? That
That's-
sounds disgusting.
I know, but you'd be surprised, man. Like we sell like smoked pig's ears at work sometime for like dog treats,
Yeah.
and
That's fair enough.
people are like, "Oh, can I cook with these?" And I was like, "Well, not these ones. I mean, like people cook with pig's ears, but these are like for dogs and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then smoke.
Because you got to be careful. You can't piss anybody off these days. Because you're like, ew, gross. They're gonna be like, oh, well, that's culturally insensitive to my people who eat, fucking pig's ears all the time. And it's like, okay, well, it's. I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm just saying that I find that I get some people, whatever. It's tough. You can't please everybody.
What would a pig ear even taste like? It's all like
I can tell you
cartilage
exactly
and
what it
tendon.
tastes like.
Ugh.
So the smoked one was crunchy, and then it was chewy when I bit through it. It was for beer.
I was like, you ate it.
It was
All
for
right,
beer
fair enough.
on a dare.
All right, fair enough.
So I did.
Oh,
Yeah, of it.
It was gross.
I'm sorry, Tom. It's my fault. I've been up since 3 a.m. because I had to go to work at 4. That's why I'm yawning. I apologize.
You're fine,
I'm doing
dude.
it now.
know.
Like, I'm sorry.
Stop
I
it.
know.
Chantel says in a rural, I can't even say that. And here in our rural areas, I turned into you for a second.
You did.
Sorry. You can order chicken heads and feet. It's called walkie-talkies. That's funny. Is that really?
Talking about walkie-talkies, like, did she like know we were talking about walkie? Like, I got hit in the face.
I don't
No,
think you
I
did
think
till
that
now.
was just a coincidence. But since you brought it up, do you want to show everybody what
Why
happens
did we
when the
go?
cord
No,
is
I'm just saying that, like, isn't that uncanny though that she mentioned walkie-talkies?
Yeah.
I
I mean,
got smacked in the face with one.
That is a bit weird, yeah.
It is a little.
Can
weird.
anybody? We'll ask the audience. Audience, can you guys tell that Amy got punched in the face by Tom or no? I'm sorry, got hit with a walkie-talkie or no? Yeah, Tom.
I can't wait for Tui's answer. That's going to be the best one. Him and Chantel. We'll see.
Who's gonna be like, yes, I definitely can tell.
You can't tell from afar though. You can't tell from afar.
I do find that your part. You mean she wanted? Yeah, she did. Tui, she did.
No, a child hit me in the face with a walkie-talkie, right in
Hence
my
the
eye.
walkie-talkie.
That's what she gets for being a teacher over here.
Oh, that's not fair. Amy's a good teacher. Good on, but don't listen to him on that one, Amy. I'm with you on that one, Amy.
I agree.
Yeah, do you find your bars are more like sports bars?
Yeah,
Some of them are, yes.
Yeah,
Some
they're
are
not
like
as-
just for sports.
We
and
don't
some are
have
just
that over
bars.
here. We don't have sports bars.
good. You're better
Anyway.
off.
Yeah.
Wait, so you mean you don't have like there aren't like pubs that like people? Yeah, so you can't see anything, Amy.
There you
And
go.
good job, Tom. No, but you can't. So over here, like, so I know you guys haven't watched yet because I've been pimping it for a year and nobody's watched it yet. But Ted Lasso, you see, it takes place in England, and there's a pub that everybody will watch the football matches in, and they all gather around and it's kind of like the equivalent of an American sports bar. You know what I mean? So I mean, sports bars are more annoying than regular bars. I don't know. I think all bars kind of suck, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I stopped
Yeah.
at like 23. I was like, no, this is not for me. I'm good.
I think theirs are just warmer. I feel like your guys' pubs are just warmer and more inviting, and especially you said that they're more family oriented.
That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
Less chance of seeing
But
somebody.
they will it'd be a case of if you're not local and you walk in there, everybody will just stop and stare at you
Yeah,
That's weird, though. That's weird.
Yeah.
because they're like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Well, no, that's
Well,
not
what if I just give the ball at some point? And I'm like, I just want a pint, bitches.
When you walk in there, they just everyone looks at you. 'Cause
They
they're
look
like,
at you for like a split second. Then
"You don't come in here every day. Why are you in here?" Sort of thing.
It's only for a split
I
second.
just be all, hello.
I'd be like, hello,
hello,
mate.
hello.
Hello, governor. I'm British.
And you get
They'd be
the
like, he's American, get him. Like, oh, God. How'd they know? He's from upstate New York, he is. What?
Actually, That brings up a good question. So we do that to you guys all the time, but if some random ass stranger walks up and goes, "Hello, I'm from your country," how does that make you guys feel? Because I feel like that would piss me off.
I agree.
That would set me off. Be like, "Fuck you, you're not from here."
That's a good question.
Yeah. I think it's the same. Like, yeah.
No, I find it funny because
But we wouldn't do that in America. You wouldn't go up to someone in America and do this.
How do y'all live in a castle?
I would kill to see them do that.
Oh,
Amy does a good. Oh, JJ's never seen your American impressions. Oh, Amy does a good one.
Y'all live in a castle?
See?
All right, that's
pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh my god!
Nice night for a point.
Well, howdy do.
See, I love that everybody goes for like the southern accent when they do it,
which I don't understand. Not everyone's
guys have an accent. I don't really hear your accent at all.
Because we live in the weird part of the state that we're in. Like if we were more south, we'd have that more like, we're gonna fuck you up
how you doing there? Yeah, well, how you doing? Yeah, move your fucking car out of my fucking.
But we're a little higher.
You got the nice night for your point, innit?
Nice night for a point, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's not a knife. This is
that's people that are.
I do think
common.
No, they were saying. I saw this. I
don't say that.
No, I did see this thing where apparently American English is easier to understand than British English. Because we're very slangy and we're very shortened words.
Yes, and it depends on where you're from. So, like, Carrie's a little bit harder to understand than you guys are.
She's poshier.
Because she's poshier?
Yeah,
poshier. Is poshier a word? Okay.
I mean, I think it is. I mean, compared to how even them and us, how we talk, she's more like high class Carrie is.
Okay,
that's got like the correct terms and how she speaks them, and she's very clear. Not in a bad way. I'm not saying it in a bad way, but like the way she talks is much different than them and us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Amy
used to be a lot posher than before she met me.
Can you do a pre-Amy posh
and talk shit to Tom while you do it? Because it's gonna be better.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom. We just need to hear that.
I'm kind of used to that.
So can you do it like back in the day?
I haven't got one.
All right, so we don't want to put Amy on the spot. Wait, what is it? What did that say?
Well, there's something like so Amy used to never swear until she was with me.
Fair enough. Okay.
And so now, but then that I didn't really before the army, so that kind of brought all that in.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you.
Oh, okay. That's a good question.
I've got
So Tui asked a good question. Will you bring that up again real quick? I'm sorry. Southern is the most common accent people do. American accent people do. What's the common English accent that you guys hear foreigners do? Because it's never spot on. It's probably a mishmash of like different dialects, right?
Probably London, London. But like Cockney London,
you went like our governor.
Like, yeah.
Hello, governor.
Yeah, that's like
that's more like Cockney type shit, right? Yeah.
Which you don't really hear anymore.
Chim cheerio.
Yeah, that's quite old. You don't hear it at all now, really. There's no real Cockney people. I mean, that's probably East London, but now East London is for foreigners. So.
Well, Dave was talking about. I remember the last time we were talking to him. He has a lot of friends, or like a lot of people that he grew up with around. Because Dave's from London, that were very Cockney and had that really like, oh blimey accent. That was just Australian. Yeah, that was Australian.
I mean, if you could hear my nan, she's very because she grew up in London, and she's got a very old school London accent, especially if she's had a drink. She brings out a proper London accent, and she when she gets going,
What's the funny thing about Pops too is Pops is from up north, but the more drunk he gets, he'll drink himself into a southern accent, a southern slang. So it's funny when you're talking with him on the phone, you can judge how smashed he is by how southern he sounds.
Weirdly enough, I understand that because like if I get really angry to the point where like I'm crying, I go full on like orale, like full fucking Mexican. Oh yeah, it's funny as shit. It takes a lot to get me there, but I'm all like patting the chest, doing everything. It's crazy.
Just a
I need to see this.
No, nobody wants. I don't even like to see it. It's weird when it just comes out of me. I'm like, what was that?
That's fucking hilarious.
Bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
Bottle of water.
Yes, that's the difference between me and Amy. Amy will say water. She will say it properly. I say
water.
I say water.
Well, that's because you're one of them. Because you're one of them Lincoln slags.
And it's like
I'm no better.
I do. That is a correct description too. It's pure cholo. And I don't know how I never other than when I moved out west for 12 years. Like that's the most like Mexican I've ever been in my life. I have no idea. But even when I was a little kid, I'd be like, yelling at my family. And they're like,
when he was
what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know.
When he was a little paragraph because he was too short to be an essay.
I still am.
That's one of my favorite Mexican jokes. I'm sorry, but I love it.
I've heard them all. You're good.
Right, I got other ones.
Oh,
like basket.
Yeah, so Amy will say yes. So
basket
or bath.
Bath.
But I don't say. I say bath or basket. I have more.
So bath is more common than bath.
Bath.
I like
bath too. It makes me feel
so they're very
right?
like that's a posh way of saying
because
if you want to go,
is more.
Draw me a bath.
Draw me a bath.
And just snap at somebody.
Bath, darling.
I hate it. It cringes me. I can't.
I like a cup of tea.
What else do you say?
I actually love tea. Just saying.
It's funny. Earlier I said to someone, petrol. So I say petrol, not petrol.
We say gas.
Yeah, yes. You say gas.
Gas.
Yeah, there you go. Gas.
We don't overemphasize the G. It's just gas.
Gas.
But it's a liquid. But you call it a gas.
Gasoline.
I mean, it is the abbreviation of gasoline, so that's why we call it gas. Just cutting it up. I haven't had one of those in a while on the show, so that's a good one.
You guys still have petrol and diesel, don't you?
Yeah, we have gas and we have there's like octane.
Gas.
Which one is
gas?
There's gas and gas. Yeah, we see gas over here if we're posh. Like petrol for petroleum. Yeah, I know what it stands for.
Thanks to you're so much smarter than the rest.
Yeah, that's the one we go to.
It really is.
When we go to your gas station,
to the pump.
It's really weird that you go and pay first and then you get your pump.
I actually prefer that.
I mean, it's because like we've got a bad problem where somebody will be like, "Oh, I'll pay after I'm done."
Yeah.
Fill their car up and just drive away.
And you know who that's stuck on?
People like me.
Yeah,
who work at a gas station.
Or whoever.
You have cameras that will then send them a fine.
You're adorable.
I love how you think the country works.
You're
way.
adorable.
I love that.
Yeah,
this is the fine will be at your doorstep before you get home.
Nope.
No, this is how it would be here.
Unless you get like their plate number and they drive off, you're fucked. There's no way. Like it's just,
you can do.
Really? I have to pull out my bank card, stick it in the thing. I'm like, guess I'm paying $50 or something.
That happened to our friend Nainers recently. Mm-hmm. Some dude like ended up pumping like $30 something worth of gas, 37 and then leaving. So she paid for it out of her own pocket, and then homeboy came in like the next day, was it? Because I was there for when he came back,
and then he came back and paid her.
And he was like, "Oh, I did." He's like, "Oh, I don't remember doing that." And And she was like, "Yeah, no, you fucking did." And homeboy ended up coming back and paying it back. I missed that one.
Shit. My bad.
No, that's okay. I can't. My mic isn't.
So she would have activated the pump before he even.
Yeah.
Vortsek. What?
Vortesk.
That's almost like
Vortesk is how you would pronounce it.
Fuck off.
No, it's not footsack.
She says footsack is how you would pronounce
it.
Footsack.
That's crazy. If we're afraid of them. Wow. Okay. That's different.
A dog to go away if they are afraid. Footsack.
Huh. I did not know that.
I didn't either. I learned so much on this show.
It's always educational.
It's quite an educational show. We should put this in schools.
We should. Absolutely.
Can you imagine the other words those kids would be learning?
Oh, that's what I wanted to ask. So I was thinking about this the other day. So American television is notoriously like very, I mean, it's come a long way since what it was. But I feel like television on other countries just allow like public nudity or like just nudity on like mainstream channels and stuff like that. It's like they're not as reserved as we are. So like TV,
Japan is like that. I have a
Japan
friend who
is
lives
weird.
in Japan, and they're very like.
I don't know.
We don't show violence. We don't show like we don't.
But nudity is okay though, right?
Articles they show full on like
no, but some of the TV programs you watch are pretty much shagging from fucking go to the end.
Not. I would say actually,
I love the term shagging.
I love shagging too. We should.
Like that's a really good term.
I think the UK prude. I don't think
it's not
less dirty.
I do think that we're very like.
Yeah, our adverts and stuff are very much like that. But TV programs.
I saw your adverts.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It depends.
Like for instance, your adverts. Yours will tell you you've got some antidepressant medication. that gives you antidepressants.
yeah, I love that.
Yeah. It's like some of the side effects are flu, the something in death. It's like, I'm sorry, what did you say? The flu. No, after that.
I love it. It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, no, ours. So it was basically just because, like, I was, I've seen, and there's videos of them on YouTube and stuff of just like other countries' commercials, and they're usually much more vulgar. I would say that ours. I wouldn't say vulgar, but like they allow a lot more.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
No, I'd say Japan, and that's very like.
We are very.
Yeah.
There's certain things we can't show until. Well, I don't know if it's changed now, but there used to be certain things you couldn't show until a certain time at night and all this shit. And
Yomase poos. Is that how I said it? Did I do it right?
Yomase poos.
Yomase poos. Yomase
poo.
Yeah. Yeah, like we used to not be able to have like adverts for sweets until after like 9 o'clock at night and shit.
Oh yeah. I remember you were telling me, which is crazy to think about.
But now you're not allowed to advertise sweets or anything at all.
Period.
Oh yeah, bad fast food stuff you can't know.
And even in our supermarkets, we like where I work, you're not allowed high sugar or high salt things at the front of the store or like.
Oh, you got to put them like towards the back or whatever, or
like down an aisle or something.
Oh, okay.
But we have a bakery as soon as you walk in,
you said
and a whole freaking pallet full of beer,
which have the scones.
Yeah.
You said it perfectly.
Because that's where the cookies go.
Tom
said it perfectly.
Hey, I got something right.
Good job, buddy.
I hop back in and it was like click.
Get some. Yeah. Our adverts are very restricted now. Very restricted. You can't advertise, anything.
Violence.
Sweets, violence, or cigarettes.
Well, violence. I know. A lot of other countries were always a real crackdowny on the violence. Oh boy, here we go.
All
right, so let's talk about what we're all here now.
Because we're not dumb enough to stick our fingers in the freaking sockets.
I was going to say, we're not stupid.
we're trusted enough to not fucking kill ourselves.
Yeah.
Really?
We've got like these.
Your
good point, Louis. Good point, buddy. Good point, brother. Well played.
We've got caps that you can put in them for like children, so the children.
So do we. Like so plastic joints. We have those. We just choose to ignore them.
Yeah, well, we actually want to dry our hair quick.
Because your plugs don't have like an on and off switch, do you? Like your plugs, if you plug it in, it's on.
We actually want to brush.
Sometimes
it depends on where the outlet is wired to. So kind of
like when I'm at my house and I do the show from my house, when I go into my den and click the light on, it turns on the only lamp in my room. But when I turn it off, I have no lights. But if I unplug it, that switch does absolutely nothing. So it's kind of the same thing. Like I need it plugged into that switch where I have no light.
Our lights actually work.
Well,
turn off.
I'm not saying your light bulbs are better.
No, I'm thinking what they're saying is like there's like actually on and off switches so you can cut the power to the like so like.
I mean, we have those the electrical boxes in your house.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, the fuse boxes.
Yeah, we have that.
We have fuse boxes. Yeah, we're not that fancy.
Which is why would we still have fuse boxes in 2024? Like,
oh wow, get that bottom one there. What did Tom just?
Yeah, no, yeah.
So Tom, you basically just told everyone on social media watching to go after him.
What, you're a massive poos?
Tom.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm so gonna use that. Thank you, Chantel. Your massive poos. So all my South African friends.
So when we bring our devices to America, we struggle to charge our devices.
You don't buy the adapter before you leave?
We do, but your voltage is so slow, it won't charge our devices.
It's just shit.
Like our phone over here.
My hair shit doesn't work.
What it takes? 2 hours to charge a phone over here? Over there, it takes like 8 hours.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. Well, maybe for y'all's inferior technology.
Then I think
kids' love are coming off now. What's going on? Are we just throwing punches now? What's up?
You're just not privileged enough to have a lot of voltage.
But at least we can drive to each other's houses in less than 3 hours. Look at it that way. We can visit one another, not be driving 3 hours north to south to an island.
We just won't drive that far.
Exactly my point.
I would drive that far to see Tom and Amy. I would absolutely.
I would too, but it's different. I'm trying to help us win here. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. Right. I think one of the things about the voltage is that, yeah, you guys are probably right. Like ours are lower because we know our idiot kids are going to stick things into them, like metal things in our fingers. Guilty on both.
Because
yours, electric side. It's
doesn't matter what.
Over here. It's like licking a 9-volt battery, you know.
Yours are live like all the time, aren't they? So
look at that.
Yeah, they're live. Unless like the fuse gets tripped and like the brake it gets flipped on the breaker for whatever reason. Because we all have like fuse boxes and shit like that. So if like too much goes to one, it'll automatically shut off, and you got to like go down to the fuse box and switch it over to reflip it. There are some that have like little voltage buttons. So if like too much goes through, it'll like pop, and then it'll have like 2 little buttons. It's like test and reset or something like that, and you can just kind of push one and
So that's just shocking in itself.
But so ours are like, because obviously they're 3-pin, you can't electrocute yourself.
You can't physically do it.
That's what the top pin basically activates it, and then the bottom pins are
like seals it.
Are like
connector.
So you can't, if you put your finger in it, you wouldn't. Nothing.
We have a switch. Turn it on and off. Same power.
Well, I think we've answered Tui's question.
We've done Tui's question to death.
I didn't think we were going to get anywhere with that. That's amazing that there was an answer for that.
So I have to say, I'm that dumb kid. I went on a field trip, and they're like, "That's a fence. It's full of electricity. Do not touch it."
You peed on it, didn't you?
No, I grabbed it both hands. Just grabbed a hold that son bitch and went for a ride on the lightning.
Oh my god!
Hence the stutter. I didn't have it before then.
Was it?
I don't know. It's a good story though. Right? It's a really good reason. I stuttered. I was like in first grade and we went to a farm for a field trip. They're like, "Oh, this is where we keep the pigs. Don't touch the fence." I'm like, "This fence?"
This one, the one that you told me not to.
Everybody has to test it.
Like, you do those children where you say, "Don't lick it," and then you lick it.
But if someone told you not to do something, you're going to do it.
I had a girlfriend like that once. Rob. That's Americans.
Do something and you did it.
Yeah, well, no, like the.
On the last question.
As Americans, go to great lengths to measure anything with anything, so they don't have to use the metric system like it should. Okay, that's fair.
Fuck the metric system. That's so complicated for no reason.
I mean, we're literally like one of the only places that doesn't use it.
Maybe that's why it's complicated, because we don't use it.
All right, you're in charge. I got to pee.
What is that?
I have no idea. Tui's a lot more intelligent than we are.
We're switching on.
Tui's the smartest of all of us.
He is. I always say that.
There you go.
Tui's very smart.
There you go, buddy. I will be white black.
I have no idea, Tui. I have no idea, dude. You probably know a lot more than I do.
Oh, I already did that. My bad. Never mind. He left me, so I got distracted. Okay, so wait.
We need to ask something about the Americans. They know a lot about us now.
I mean, we know some. I wouldn't say a lot. I mean, we know some about you.
The thing is, like, our country really isn't that great. It's not that interesting.
I think it is, but then again, I don't live there. So to me, your country is very interesting. Like, it's one of the places on my list of things I would like to do with my life.
Do you have more charging stations for like Teslas and that? So obviously we're the same then in that respect.
Yeah, we don't fuck all neither.
I'd say the most I've seen is at the mall in the parking lot. Like, I don't see it a lot at any gas station around me. And plus, I work at one. I don't even have it at my gas station.
Yeah.
So no, not really. Unless you go to the mall where there's like 12 of them in a row. Not really a lot of places to plug in your Tesla.
That's something. When you go to the parks down in Florida, like obviously, and
you don't have many.
The parking lot where you put your cars, like there's like 3 charging stations, but there's like 1,000 spaces. So, what if 1,000 people turned up with electric cars? You're all fucked.
He's got a point with that. I can't even argue with that one. That's the standard measurement system for everybody.
We have a bunch at my work. Yeah, I think that the infrastructure's still not there yet. Though. They need to actually sort that out if they're going to make it like just electric cars.
So obviously, you guys, obviously in America, what is the things that you really like about your country? Like, what is the things that make you like this is what I love about America? Because we say what we love and we're there and all this stuff, but what do you guys love about America?
No, I get that. I have to say, I love that this country is basically the land of fuck-ups. You can fuck up as many times as you want, but somehow you can still be amazing. I mean, look at every rich and famous person who's done something stupid. We will still give them our cash to go see their concert, their movie. We don't care. Like, I don't understand it. Like, we turn a blind eye to everything. It blows my mind that we're like, no, we're the country of fuck-ups. So that's what I enjoy.
No, you're supposed to be the country of making your dreams come true.
Yeah, it's meant to be the land of dreams and all that, isn't it?
What's up, Jimmy?
Works with the American brain.
Yeah.
I mean, it is and it isn't in a way. Like, I have to look at it as somebody who, grew up as a weirdo who talks funny. I live in a country where I wasn't cast as a witch or anything else, killed at the stake. Like, even though we used to do that, don't get me wrong, we used to totally do that. So I would have been like killed instantly, be like, he talks funny. That boy gotta die.
He said he likes the idea of freedom of speech.
Good.
I feel like one of the birds.
Question of
we are here as well, Tui.
No, it's gone, Tom. It's gone here.
Exactly.
Living in our country.
We have no freedom of speech anymore, neither do.
Well, so freedom of speech is really limited. So
we are.
Yeah, we're not even limited. We're gone.
Ours is pretty close.
We are now.
Ours is pretty. So you can have freedom of speech, but you also have to accept the consequences for that free speech. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? Good to see you, buddy.
What's up, Sam? Yeah, like over here now, like this is so fucked up. So this is, I don't know if you've seen, but so our new government, we've got a problem in prison. There's too many prisoners.
Just be careful what you're saying, Tom.
Why?
Because people are going to prison for doing exactly what we're doing right now.
Oh, I'll be fine.
So as somebody who's not going to go to prison for saying stuff, I'm just going to go. No, you guys got too many
right now for it, Tom.
I'm not. I'm just saying what they're doing. That's not
okay. Well, just be careful.
So they've released.
Well, I'll tell you what. To avoid this, how about I just answer and see what I like about living in America, and Tom will maybe be able to keep his freedom.
I have
honestly, it's not
that actually though.
I'm
not. I'm just saying what's actually on the news. So how can that be?
I know. I'm just saying you laugh, but actually, people are going to prison, Tom, for doing Facebook posts and all the rest of it.
Yeah, but I'm not doing
that. Which is crazy to think about because
what I was going to say. So you've just said it.
Okay.
They've just released all our prisoners, pretty much. Like majority of them, murderers, rapists, and stuff. They've only done 40% of their term.
Some of them are not even done 40%, Tom.
They're letting them out.
So they've released all that.
We have this thing called bail reform here.
Same thing.
Which is pretty much the same thing. So you'll have so basically like say I went and
stole a car and
I stole a car.
Mom.
Right, yeah. And sure, in that order. No, I appreciate it. Thank you. So say I did that and I get arrested on it and I get sent to jail, right? I go before the judge. The judge will be like, okay, you're gonna have to come back. Like, we'll let you go, just because like we're running out of room, and like there's this thing called bail reform, and at least New York State, I don't know how else far it reaches, but it's a problem because you're just gonna have people that are doing shit going back out, and I've seen the news pushes many a times on my news feed, is you'll get people that were just caught 24 hours before getting rearrested the next day for like the same shit or worse shit.
Yeah,
because they weren't sent to jail, they were just ROR'd, which is released on your own recognizance. Which is crazy. But to go to the initial question, there's as much as I joke about how the country sucks because we're not great, we're not as great as we used to be, but there are a lot of cool things about living over here. The biggest one I'm going to say, and it seems so stupid, but it's like the ability to smoke weed. Freely and not have to worry about. I mean, driving. Obviously, it's a thing. But
I have to say, like, as a kid who grew up in that time, like when we used to joke about that, like one day we'll be able to like walk around the street with a joint and no cop will be able to stop us. So we're at the point where that's actually a thing now. That's kind of weird,
especially in New York State. New York State is like just run by a bunch of stuffy old white dudes, and it's fucking just. I mean. But so that's pretty cool. I like the fact that we're able to. There's a lot of things I like about living in America. Being able to do this, I think there's a lot of freedoms that I take for granted.
Yeah,
sure. Things I don't even think about on a daily basis that other countries are like, I can't believe you guys get to do this. And it's like, I don't even think about that. You know what I mean?
Some other things like that, like the whole, just even be able to like carry a gun and stuff and all this.
What's up,
like,
Breezy?
What's up, Breezy?
Right, actually,
I know it's obviously not a good thing, but I'm saying
you've got to think about it though. You have got to look at the flip side of that.
Yes.
Is that actually a good thing though?
But then I do find though that
if we hadn't have all these weapons, Tom, right, we probably would have
less
crime.
But I think especially in this country, we're getting to the point now where we're so controlled, we aren't able to do anything.
Tom, I don't want to be walking around the streets, right, with people freaking
guns
strapped to their belt.
JJ.
So, real quick, I saw a clip online or a couple days ago with a English reporter talking to Marjorie Taylor Greene. If you know who that is, she's a really right-wing Republican and whatnot. That's not the point, but they were she was asking her about gun control, about school safety and whatnot. And this person was instantly like, "Oh, they're coming to take our guns. You wouldn't know. You live in a country that has no guns." And she's like, that's why we don't have school shootings." Instantly, I was like, that's kind of a good point.
Kind of. I mean,
like, how do you talk shit to someone who doesn't have school shootings? But yet, so I was instantly like, hey, all right, this kind of, but it makes sense.
True. We just get stabbed.
Scary.
No, but yes.
I'd rather be shanked than fucking shot with a bullet. Seriously, stab me in the throat. At least I can kind of live.
Our knife crime, Tom, right, has gone up.
Go ahead, hit
no, the reasons why our knife crime has gone up. Without even saying it, you know why that's gone up.
It was too easy.
We do not have shootings, and that's the whole point. We are a lot safer.
Yeah, I'm not saying. I'm just saying that the whole point of being able to do what you want, like you say, that you got so much freedom.
You should
more freedom than we have.
There's freedom, and then there's taking it to another level.
Yeah, but we're on the other end of the scale. We're controlled that much in this country that we can't do nothing.
I think there's a lot of countries like that. I don't think it's just you guys.
There needs to be a happy medium, Tom. But I'm just saying.
We have so much.
Is it a good thing though to be able to smoke weed or carry guns?
I believe it does.
I think the weed thing is good because it takes it out of the. When you legalize it, it takes it out of the criminal gang's hands.
Where do you stop?
It's just no longer a crime.
Where do you stop?
With like coke and the bad drugs.
I mean, I think Washington State's trying to clear all that.
Now weed is no longer happen.
You're not.
Weed's not even federally legal, so it's locally. So I can't go on a plane with a pound of weed and go to another place.
Yeah.
Because that's just crossing state lines. That's federal. So it's legally local, like it's state versus federal.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know, even when
he's got a point.
Even when we could go to, like, you know, before it was legal here and we'd go to Massachusetts to get it, you're still committing a hell of a crime, bringing it across state lines. That's a federal offense. We would do it, but I'd rather control than the freedom when it comes to being my. Okay, that's fair. And there are a lot of school shootings. We just had a couple new ones, man. Like within the past week, there was like another 2 or 3 or something. I mean, like that.
It's weird when you stop to think about it, because like I'm in that right age bracket that I was in high school when Columbine happened. Like the day that happened, I was in school. So this has been going on since I was a kid. And it's weird to watch it go from just a few kids who are being made fun of in school to people like going to schools with an AK or whatever to kill as many as they can.
Well, it's been going on since the 90s. I was watching a thing the other day where, you know, where I guarantee it wasn't as
like
like
nationalized as it is now.
No. I think it's just not as like there's not as many of them back in the day as there are now. That's the rage, baby. Makes sense.
Medical weed should be legal everywhere.
I agree with that.
I agree with that too.
Yeah, but actually, Tom, right, you've got to look at there is benefits to weed, but actually there is also not benefits to weed.
Yeah, but no medical weed.
Yeah, medical, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like that with everything, though. I think, like, you know, because my grandmother passed of breast cancer back in '85, and she was put on like Marinol tablets, which is like synthetic marijuana or synthetic THC, and that was back in 1985. You know, I always, you know, weed helps me with a lot of shit, like with pains and stuff, and just having to deal with life on a daily basis, which sounds terrible and like so crutchy, but like for real, like
that brings up the question: is it the weed that helps you through it, or is it you actually learning and getting through your own?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's a little bit of both.
Because as somebody who smokes, like, like sometimes I'm more clairvoyant after I smoke. Like my brain will like, because you guys know me, like my brain is instantly running constantly. So when I smoke, it kind of flatlines a little bit. So then I don't stutter as much. I can focus and get everything out I need to say. So I agree with that. Like it helps me too, because like when I smoke, once it kicks in, I'm
fine.
Exactly.
That's my buddy.
Yeah, Jimmy had a good point up above as well.
Jimmy's got a lot of good points.
I know he's very good tonight. He's smacking the shit out of us.
Fuck, I keep smelling me. I smell really good.
And he was saying, folks need to take count of how much we have. People tend to focus on the negatives, focus on the positives, and get off Twitter.
And that's the truth.
Yeah, this is the problem, yeah.
My card got it for cancer. It was okay, but I found I just don't like it. That's fair. I think it should be more legal than alcohols and cigarettes. Yeah. I agree. As somebody who imbibes in all three heavily, I was always of the mindset like that I couldn't understand how alcohol was legal, but weed wasn't.
Oh, I know that story.
So much more dangerous than weed.
Yeah, alcohol is way more dangerous than weed.
So the reason why weed is like outlawed, or it used to be outlawed, is because hemp can be used to make clothes, paper, goods. Like you can make so much with hemp that would be so much cheaper than cotton, polyester, and other fabrics.
Yeah.
So how are these guys going to compete with that when you can make 1,000 t-shirts for $10 or make 1,000 of them for $200?
Yeah.
And that's why it's always been like that. Yeah. I do know shit. I'm smart. I don't ever get to show the smart side of me. Usually I'm doing random nonsense. So it's fun when I get to be smart.
You do good. You do good.
I can't believe Chantal that she can't fucking even go to the cops because fucking 70% of them are corrupt.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I wanted to just be like, it's amazing that she made out as well as she did with and I don't know how that ended up, Chantal. I would love to hear if they ever got those fuckers.
Yeah.
I would love to know if they ever, fucking hung them up by their Buster Browns, which they should be, or they should be killed. Jimmy, I quit drinking after functionally blacking out. Never happened with weed. Alcohol can ruin your entire life in one night. That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair, man. That's why I don't drink. That's why I don't drink hard alcohol anymore, man. Like me and Oof, nah.
Yeah, definitely. But like over here, I'm sure it's there. They get too much tax off alcohol.
Yeah.
Well, they'll never stop it.
Nope. Even though they tried once and it didn't work out.
So it didn't work out.
That's where shine came from.
And it was funny, like during COVID, like alcohol and like tobacco stores were considered essential over here. Like so when most other businesses were closed, you had like food places and you had alcohol, liquor stores and fucking tobacco shops. All of them were open because they were considered essential. And I guarantee you, man, people were getting schnookered. Back in
the same here, I think like our breweries, they kept open during COVID.
Yeah.
It's all right. You can just get pissed.
Yeah. So Breezy would love to hear the story. Are we talking about the follow-up to Chantal shooting? Oh yeah. Okay. Does she know about the Chantal shooting story?
I don't think the entire detail, but actually, I don't know. I actually don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I'll let Chantal share it if she wants to. That's kind of her. I don't want to, dig too much.
Okay, so here's one for you guys. What's your favorite part of your country? Like, what do you love the most? Count all the bullshit we just talked about before and after, but like, what keeps you in there? Not counting family, friends, whatnot. Like, what about your country that you love so much that you want to stay there?
I like your, first of all, Jimmy, I like your choice of beer and your choice of steak, brother.
That does sound pretty nice. What's your?
Yeah, that's true. I remember that. Yeah, that was not one of my that was one of my least favorite memories, to be honest with you. That was a shitty night.
I've had one of those nights before. I've been there.
I'm trying to eat a fork.
Favorite bit of being England. It's gonna be tough. I don't know.
That's fucked up.
I would say so. What used to be our patriotism of like when it used to be the British Navy, like the British Navy used to be like one of the best in the world and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And, like like English football, like when England play in the World Cup, we have like some of the best fans there is. Yeah, we've got some of the most stupid fans, but we've got some of the best fans as well.
How it goes in every sport, though.
Yeah, that's true.
There's always good fans. There's always bad fans.
Yeah,
That's true.
so things like that, I'd say, but that is slowly been like eroded now. It's not much of a thing anymore.
I was gonna knock your hand when you did it. Well, even the Queen's Royal Air Force, they were doing pretty well there for a while.
Yeah,
we're going back a ways with the Royal Air Force, but
yeah. Like it used to be great, it used to be fantastic, and like you say, now it's just getting fucking worse because there's budget cuts to the point of now we've barely got a Navy, we've barely got an Air Force. Like
we got your back.
It's a good job. Like I say, like without America, without you guys on our side, we are screwed. Like if you guys pull out of NATO or something, we're fucked. Like
you guys will be fine because then me and Jables are coming over there.
Yeah.
Do you not know me? I'm a lover, not a fighter, sir. I'm a very nice person.
Dude, you're gonna duty calls. You're gonna have to be both.
But I don't know them. Why would I want to hurt those people? I don't know them.
That's the best reason to hurt them.
All right, fair enough. All right, I'm in. We sold it.
There you go. USA.
US us. US us. US us.
I think I would love to hear Amy's, and I know, Amy, yours is probably being close to the fam, right? That's one of your favorite things about living where you live, because it's sure as hell not, getting whacked with walkie-talkies and your foot stepped on and broken and beat the fuck up, And God bless you.
I don't really think that's even going to be one of them now, because obviously Mum and Dad are moving to Devon, so so I don't really have one, to be honest. The UK wasn't what it used to be, so.
That's how I feel about America, man. But, again, I don't like talking politics because that's a quick way to lose friends, man. You know what I mean? And I just don't care enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm fine with not talking politics, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, it's like,
what is it?
Come on, man. Nobody, it's like I always say, man, nobody likes where they live. That's just how you take it from a guy that's lived in many, many different states over the years. JJ, you can probably, again, on that same logic, be like, but nobody.
The accents.
All right, yeah, you guys do have really cool accents.
That does make me mad that we came from England. Why do we still talk like that? When did we stop being so classy and turn so trashy? Like, I would love to wake up everyone going, "Oh, it's a beautiful day. Oh, I'm in upstate New York. Let's go outside and go to work." Like, I would love to sound like that.
We could do that.
I mean, we could do it.
You want me to just walk in tomorrow and be like, "Hello, everybody. How's everybody's morning going?"
If you're going to do that, you got to do it the same way as Carrie. Hello, everybody.
Everybody.
Only when she's on her lies. When she's on his words, that goes right out the window.
She's wearing the giant blow-up cock or whatever it was at her wedding. Yeah. That was hilarious. I wish there was that stuff. They do the regal and classy accents, which is funny because I think it was it before. I love your accent too. So Southern accents are awesome. British accents are super hot. That's awesome.
Oh, somebody.
I don't think you'd be thinking that of most women in the UK.
Yeah. No, if they're like, "Oh, you want to go out and have a blow?" I'd be like, "What?" I'm sorry.
Like trogs. So.
You little street urchin.
What we call gobshites and stuff. Right.
Gobshites. I love Isn't that Scottish?
It's gobshites are like.
Yes.
Yo, I know what gobshites are. They're like hood rats. I know what that means.
Yeah.
I love that term. I'm going to use that a lot.
Hood rats or gobshites?
Gobshites.
We're bringing the
Some
UK
people
back.
like fucking hell.
I think we should too. Another thing I really like and respect is about England. We love Gordon Ramsay. We all love Gordon Ramsay.
Especially when he slaps the fish.
When he slaps the fish. Yeah. That's actually good. So if there's one thing I do like about it is so we have some of the best like audio commentators.
Yes. Oh yeah. David Attenborough. Are you kidding me, dude?
I love how you say that, Attenborough.
So David Attenborough. I don't know how I'm supposed to. Attenborough.
So strange thing when I go to bed at night, and I don't know what I want to put on my phone. I always put on John Oliver on my phone, and that's what I go to. I love John Oliver. And I don't know if it's the way he like talks about shit because he's from England and now he lives here and he's always talking shit. Like, I don't get what you're doing, but it's something about him. It like soothes me. I'll instantly like when I get home from work and I want to nap, I'll click that on.
That's
call Jackson up on the couch. We're out. We go to sleep to John Oliver all the time.
I love a British accent, man. It's fucking
idiot sandwich making.
Wow. How about quiet and clean Europe is? Never been
we're nothing compared to like Germany and that. Germany are a lot more clean.
I always wanted to go to Germany.
I think Germany actually appreciate their land.
Colonists leaving.
Most of England's pretty rough.
David, that's sorry, Breeze. That's pronounced Dave Attenborough. Dave Attenborough.
Leaving England.
Attenborough.
In it. Take some step onto US source.
Y'all want to live in a castle?
That's my favorite one because Carrie can kind of do an American accent. Tom, do yours.
Hers got a lot better actually after she came
over. You gotta hear Tom's. Come on, Tom.
I'm shit.
Say, I parked my car in the driveway.
You want me to say that?
Yeah, just sure. Like, or I have to go get a shopping cart.
I have to go and get a shopping cart.
No.
That's what he just did.
No, you gotta say to an American.
When it's a southern accent though, like y'all live in a castle. Y'all want to live in a castle. Like
Tom, say you want to go get a hamburger. Just say you want to go get a cheeseburger.
You want to go get.
They're still English. That's not what he asked.
I can't. I'm that English. I can't physically do it unless it's a southern accent.
Then how are you ever going to come here?
How would you say that?
We'll start it easy. Like, hey,
why is the AB so much better?
Whiny.
Go and get a hamburger.
You want to get a hamburger?
Yeah, just be like, here, how about, hold on. Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
All right, close. Like, come on, you got a little, hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
All right, that was good. That was pretty good.
See, you're learning. We're helping.
Oh, boy.
I think I'll probably be better more
than
New York.
Could take forever.
Southern. You're more southern.
But I love it. Says, hold on. What is it? Jimmy says, oh, wait, what do you got? West of the UK.
Y'all take care now.
The west country of the UK is stunning.
Yeah.
It's like where Kerry lives is stunning. Yeah, that's true, Chantal.
And that's that we were talking about that I think before the show, right? When she was moving. Yeah, so December, yeah.
Y'all take care now.
Y'all take care now.
No, I say y'all all the time now.
Y'all
that's something that I always say.
Good.
Being Dorset. Okay, yeah, that is nice. Bristol's a bit
shit.
Yeah. Kind of want to keep driving.
Yeah, but it's not. Well, it's not South Africa, so I'm sure it'll probably be.
Yeah, Devon. Yeah.
No, it's nice.
That's a huge move because you're.
Yeah, that's like up and over. Wait,
like a slightly adjacent. Yeah,
that's
because she's like down here, so she's got to go up and then left a little bit and then up.
Yeah, are you like? Are you transferring all your stuff?
Or are you just gonna start anew? Because I've done that.
That's the point. You're bringing all your stuff over, Chantal.
Yeah. Did you bring that up already? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't tell.
That's how we knew.
I'm making fat hands.
Germany.
I like the grabby.
So what's wrong with Bristol? Like, why do they hate Bristol so much?
Yeah, what's up with Bristol?
Yeah, what's wrong with Bristol now?
Yeah, we want it now. We're curious.
The Americans want to know.
It's just the problem is a lot of our big cities. There's so many people. It's most like your big cities.
Make that correct. So many people, the wrong people.
Yeah, it's. I think because we're so small and there's so many people here.
Sorry,
I said, "What's the wrong people, Amy?"
Think about it without me having to say it, and being careful what I'm saying.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Yeah. That's why I was asking. Like, wait, what do you mean?
So many people in our country. We've got almost like I don't know several what you'd call states worth of people in one little fucking country.
Can you guys try to say hello, governor, in an American accent? Like, hello, governor.
Good job, Tui.
Hello, governor.
Oh, that was really good.
That was great.
That was actually really good. That's what I was saying. It was a little derpy, but I liked it. She was like, hello, governor. That was really good.
I like it.
Hello, governor.
No.
When you get home from work, you need to start doing that to Tom. Just walk in. Hello, governor.
I love that so much.
No, definitely not.
I think Bristol's like Ohio. Oof.
I've been to Ohio. I kind of might agree with that. I've never been to Bristol, but I've been to Ohio.
Oh man.
Are your cities the same though, where you get like real nice areas and real shit areas?
Yeah, that's
in every state. There's always like that in every state.
Yeah. And it's
the same everywhere. I think we just got it on a smaller. Well, yeah.
It is on a smaller scale. Yeah, I agree.
Scale,
we have like every major city we're in or around is just, and it's getting worse. It's not even that; it's infecting the suburbs now and like everywhere.
Sadly, yes.
Yeah, it's not getting great.
It gives me a bad name.
You're a good Mexican. You're a Mexican.
That's what I was gonna say.
I'm a good Mexican. You're not a Mexican. You're a Mexican.
So I do feel bad for them, and like it drives me up a wall when I hear someone like, "Don't let them in." I'm like,
it drives you up a wall. Would that be a Trump built?
I suppose.
It's quite funny a Mexican saying that.
I'm just saying, like when I hear someone complain about it, I'm just like, but they need somewhere to go too. And the big old bitch that lives on the East Coast over here with us with her torch says, "Bring me your poor, you're tired and you're hungry." Why are we yelling at them for getting away from it? Because they're poor, tired, and hungry.
Because
that's what it says.
But they're not doing it right. And
not all of them.
They're eating our pets. Don't you know that?
Like hot dogs?
Yes, like hot dogs, buddy. Yes.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, did you have a dog at one point?
Damn!
I did. I also had a lot of things.
What's with that as well, though? Different like countries, like eating like pets, like
that's their culture, man. I mean, there's a lot of their culture.
Then that's normal.
It's not normal. That's not normal
to us. No,
it's not to us. But I mean, not everybody has a husband, which is
it's true. Not everyone has a husband.
A husband. That's a cousin husband for anybody who doesn't understand the portmanteau.
Mm-hmm. Well, a husband. It's where your husband is arranged, but you live in the same bloodline, so you branch the family tree all in one direction.
Yeah.
My bad. I forget where your camera is. I have to readjust. I'm used to mine. I went to readjust. Okay. We may or may not know someone who married their first cousin.
Oh, I remember now. Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. I'm pretty sure we turned them on to that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we showed them the clip with the husband.
Oh, that was something. And by the way, fuck you Ben.
That was on my show on Random Nonsense episode.
Yeah, just watch
30 something. Just watch my show. You'll find all the random nonsense we do when we're not doing normal nonsense. That's what my show's for.
Bristol to West Countries and New Jersey is the East Coast. Yeah, it is Chantal.
Oh, who compared to fuck Jersey? Who
compared
Bristol to Jersey?
Yeah. Wow, man. I know I've learned a lot. Did you guys learn a lot from this show?
I feel like we had a good time.
I think we had a good time. I think our friends have had enough fun for the night. So on that, I want to end the show. I want to thank, obviously, my beautiful co-hosts, Tom and Amy and Jables. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for everybody watching in the chat. Thank you, everybody here and abroad, putting up with our shit and watching us endlessly.
Seeing our random nonsense on non-random nonsense.
On non-random nonsense.
It's on non-random.
If you dig what we're doing, not necessary, but always appreciate it. Leave a like. Hit the post notification bell. Everything helps it out. Links in the description for everybody if you want to see us on Fridays, usually on Tom and Amy's. It's on the first and third Friday of every month, but there will not be a show on your channel this week because
next week no show. Next Friday, no show.
So there may be something going on, but we'll let you know. Thursdays, check us out on Random Nonsense on JJ's channel. Links in the description below. Guys, go out there, do good things because nobody else is going to. If everybody did one good thing for somebody else each day, this world would not be such a shitty place. I love you guys very much for watching. And again, thank you, Tom and Amy, for doing this. You guys are always so great.
It's great to not have to do anything on a show.
Yeah,
it is. Yes,
I can just turn up and just
show up and talk. That's it.
Yeah.
And if you're bored, we're not 100% sure, but we might do another Random Nonsense After Dark, which if you haven't seen it, it's after we've all had a few beers, so we're not fully coherent. We did it did we do it last week?
It was last week.
It was last Friday. We did one at 8 o'clock at night for an hour. It was stupid fun. We were all a little hammered. It was just random. It really was random nonsense. We haven't chose if we're doing one tonight, but if we are, we will see you back at 7 o'clock on my channel later.
Yes.
I don't know if I feel like doing it though.
Oh, no, it works for you. I don't know me either. But anyway, guys, thank you so much. Love you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Love y'all.
Stay spooky.
That's Amy's line.
You didn't say it in time. You didn't say